Are you ready for story time? Are you scared of lions? Have you heard of Daniel? So many questions, but no time for that. Let's go see Miss Tina.
Daniel in the Lion's Den. Daniel 6. The administrators and high officers went to the king and said, "Long live, all in agreement, we administrators, officials, high officers, advisors, and governors, that the king should make a law that will be strictly enforced. Given orders that are for the next 30 days, any person who prays to anyone, divine or human, except to you, your majesty, will be thrown into the den of lions." But when Daniel learned that the law had been signed, he went home and knelt down, as usual in his upstairs room, with its windows open toward Jerusalem. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he had always done, giving thanks to his God. So at last the king gave orders for Daniel to be arrested and thrown into the den of lions. The king said to him, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." A stone was brought. The king sealed the stone with his own royal seal, and the seals of his nobles, so that no one could rescue Daniel. Then the king returned to his palace and spent the night fasting. He refused his usual entertainment and couldn't sleep at all that night. Very early the next morning, the king got up and hurried out to the lion's den. When he got there, he called out in anguish, "Daniel, servant of the living God, was your God whom you serve so faithfully able to rescue you from the lions?" Daniel answered, "Long live the king! My God sent his angel to shut the lion's mouth, so that they would not hurt me, for I have been found innocent in this sight, and I have not wronged you, your majesty." The king was overjoyed and ordered that Daniel be lifted from the den. Not a scratch was found on him, for he had trusted in his God.
We've talked a lot about trusting God in our stories lately. Have you noticed? In today's story, Daniel had to learn how to trust God in the lion's den, but beyond that, he had to learn that keeping his promise to God was the most important thing. See, Daniel had told God that he would talk to him every day and love him and worship nobody else besides God. That promise was worth everything. Even if the angels didn't shut the lion's mouth, Daniel would still have kept his promise to God. It was that important. But he trusted God. He trusted that he knew what was best and can take care of us. So the next time you make a promise to God, make sure you keep it, because he is worth all of our time and our love and all of our worship. But he's also worth our trust. He knows what's best for us and can take care of us. Well, thanks for coming to today's story time. See you next time.
Bye-bye.